untaught guest is the awe-inspiring Roshika Chand. Roshika has built a health and wellness brand and product line called Fashion Flaunt. All proceeds from Fashion Flaunt sales go towards a fantastic organisation, Chabdai, which fights against human trafficking and exploitation. Please put your hands together for the fabulous Roshika Chand.
Thank you. How are you? Bollywood colours.
Absolutely. Wow, doesn't she look fabulous?
Thank you.
My gosh. Fashion Flaunt. Please tell us how this started.
Oh, well, obviously the dream was there since childhood.
Yes.
And I always wanted to be a fashion designer, but it wasn't the career to follow. So I put that to sleep like a dormant volcano. And then I went to live in Japan.
Oh.
And the trajectory of my life changed when I was able to participate in some modeling, fashion writing, and I got these opportunities and it activated what I really wanted to do in life, my purpose, my sense of what direction I was heading in. So I was able to start planning what I wanted to do with my life and came back to Melbourne and then started planning Fashion Flaunt. So it's actually years of planning. Started in 2013.
Wow.
Started
A while ago.
Yes, and started with fashion designing actually. I did Fiji Fashion Week. I am from Fiji. So went there, did the show, was amazing. But then COVID happened, so fashion wasn't the main thing. So I went into beauty. That is also my experience as well. Beauty and well-being. And then I'll talk a bit more about why the well-being came into place.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you. And why did you choose Chabdai to be the organisation that you support?
Yeah, Chabdai. I joined my local church, the community. We work towards a purpose to, help the vulnerable community. It started off with me seeing a video of the children. I knew I always wanted to help children, but I didn't know what exactly. I was like, I'll visit an orphanage, I'll do something, but I hadn't gotten to it. As soon as I see the videos of the children, modern day slavery and what they had to go through as young as 4-year-olds, maybe babies sometimes. Yeah, that broke my heart. I said, I have to do something little. So we had to organize fundraisers and I started doing chai. So brewing chai, talking about the cause and creating awareness and then donating it to Chabdai. Now Chabdai the church works locally with them, with the local leaders. So most of it is going to the victims and not to the organisation. And they're a great organisation.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So every time I make a donation, I get a personal email saying thank you for this. And then after I came onto this show, they contacted me to say, we want to feature your story. So I was like, oh, wow.
Fantastic.
It's success. Yeah, that was a success. So I can go global now,
Oh, congratulations. That's
Thank
great.
you.
Give her a round of applause.
Thank
Well
you.
done. That's fantastic. Now, you're someone who cares very deeply about making a positive impact. Where did this drive and sense of purpose come from for you?
Yeah, I would say when my dad would visit and take us to Fiji, we would go to poor families and visit them. Their houses were made out of mud. So we would give them money and food and groceries. But the little kids, I was like, oh my God, what future do they have? What can I do to help them? But they were so happy. That's what really blew me away. With the little that they had, they were so happy. And here we are complaining about little things.
Yes.
So that was in my heart. Again, in Japan is when I unloaded my vision. I wrote down everything I wanted to do. And it was all a big brainstorming vision. Then it came together slowly over the years.
Yeah, amazing. And so Fashion Flaunt is an incredible e-commerce platform. How did you build this business? What help did you have along the way?
Oh, look, you can't go without supportive friends and family that believe in you. Really cannot.
So important.
And you're thinking something, but then one of them says you need to do it. And she's in the audience today. When I was thinking of giving up, she said, you can't give up. You're going to flourish. And I was like, oh, wow, thank you. Just what I needed to hear. So from then it continued. And women communicate well. We understand each other. So together we're powerful.
Yes.
So having that community of friendship, but then what else can we do that's bigger? Yeah.
Absolutely. And tell us about some of your best-selling products, Roshika.
So obviously the chai, because it's out there, it's easy. Men and women can both drink it. Children can drink it too, as well. It's from Sri Lanka. It's a beautiful factory you can visit as well. So it's very ethical as well. That's really important, that ensuring our products are clean where they come from as well. So that's why it took me years of research. So I actually visited the factories as well, and made sure that there's no slavery, there's no poor working conditions. Now, I can't control everything, but I can do the best that I can to make sure that they are getting the best as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what do you hope to achieve from Fashion Flaunt in the long term?
Yeah, sure. So look, I want to build a brand. It's not fashion, it's actually philanthropy that I want to be working towards. The value will be that. Whether I branch into different things, it will always be that.
Yes.
Write a book, autobiography, because sometimes I'm like, I lived in Japan, I lived in islands, and people are like, wow, you need to write about this. But it's normal for me.
Yes.
And also reach out to more local communities that are not out there. So, orphanages and things, visit them myself and see, are these the organizations I can support? So that would just be flaunting globally.
Yes, I love that, flaunting globally.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being on our show today. Give her a round of applause. Thank you so much. That was brilliant.
It's never too late to become a cover girl. We're looking for incredible women to be profiled in our upcoming issue of Feminescence magazine. Share your story with an international audience, unlock new opportunities, inspire a new network of supporters. It's time to back yourself. We can't wait to hear about the magic that is you. Visit feminescence.com.au to find out more. Come on, what are you waiting for? Carpe diem, girlfriend.